Alrighty, what's going on, guys? Thank you so much for coming back, sitting down with me in your car, on the bus, in the plane, driving to the job that you hate, going to school that you hate, doing something that you don't like. What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for joining me on another beautiful, beautiful Thursday. Happy Senate runoff. I don't know what any of that means. I do know marijuana is making me a lot of money, which is kind of awesome. Besides that, I don't know shit. I know people are angry. I know people were like protesting in DC. I know people are getting all weird and losing their minds and getting angry because they're bored out of their minds. They got nothing else to do with their life because they don't have a job, or they're complaining about something. This guy did this. This guy didn't do this for me. This is why my life is like this. So, what am I going to do today? I'm going to complain. I'm going to sit here on the podcast and I'm going to complain. I don't want to curse because that affects the income I make on the podcast, and we can't do that. So, I was running on the treadmill, doing my thing, blah, 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 going. Ran 5 miles. Don't have an Apple Watch on. Had an Apple Watch on then at the time. So, I run 5 miles. I'm actually angry right now, which makes me go like, I shouldn't be doing a podcast because I'm angry, but at the same time makes me go like, I should be doing a podcast when I'm angry because I'm raw, and being raw is what people want to see, right? I digress. I keep on looking at my portfolio today. Marijuana is making me so much money. Dude, marijuana is going to be legal. I don't care what anybody says. You cannot stop people from smoking weed. It needs to be legal. I, myself, do not consume marijuana, but I am 100% back anybody who smokes marijuana. I think you should be allowed to smoke marijuana where you want, how you want, when you want. Yes, there are side effects. Yes, those side effects are dangerous. Yes, there could be some serious consequences, but who are we to tell somebody they can and what they can and can't put in their body? If I can go to a liquor store and decide I want to drink myself to death, I can do that right now in the middle of the day. It's currently 10:30 in the morning. I can go and do that. No one will stop me. No one can stop me. It would just be me, myself, and I in the corner of my bedroom just drinking myself until I can't stand up. Marijuana should be legal as long as Jack Daniels and all of that other stuff is legal. So, I digress. We have had an eventful morning. I ran, I got off the treadmill. I thought I had went in somewhere at a certain time, but I forgot I had something, so I didn't do the thing at the certain time. So, my iPhone, I put it up. I have it charging because I'm waiting for the market to open so I can see what's going on, see if I can make any trades to make a quick profit or whatever it is. By the way, not a financial expert. Do not take any advice from me. If I say anything that sounds like you should potentially do it, do not do it. I am not a professional. I do not want to get sued in the future. This is such a strange gift that my family got me, but it's kind of cool. It looks like Earth or the sun just sitting in the middle. You see it? Just spinning around in circles. I'm doing my damn thing. I'm running. I run 5 miles. My phone's not charging. I'm like, damn it. Why isn't my phone charging? My phone should be charging. What's going on? But I didn't really get too upset. I didn't really care too much. It didn't really bother me that much. By the way, this whole episode, I'm just going to complain. So if you guys don't want to hear an episode where I complain, don't watch this episode, right? I guess that I don't really need to explain that, but I do need to explain it. Yeah, so I'm just going to complain this whole episode. So if you don't have time for that, if you got better things to do than listen to me complain, like a very privileged person sit here and complain about things, then don't listen to the episode. But so I'm running and I get off the treadmill and I go upstairs. I have like 5% battery. I'm like, damn it. So I go ahead. I try to charge my phone. It's not charging. I'm like, well, this charger I have, it does that every once in a while. Maybe it's just the charger, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. So then I go grab another charger. It doesn't charge. Okay. And then I go ahead and as I'm realizing what's going on, I'm like, damn it, my phone's not charging. This sucks. So at the end of the day, what I had to do was I had to order a new iPhone, which is not a big deal. It should be here Friday, and so it should be here the next day. It should be here tomorrow. But it sucks. It sucks. I didn't want to have to do that. There's just a lot of like things, like I'm feeling very overwhelmed right now. I'm feeling very anxious. Like as I'm shooting this podcast, I just like to, I want to have direct contact to people just in case anything happens. I need to contact people. But I don't have a phone, and it's kind of reminding me just how addicted people are to their phones. Like legitimately addicted. Like I never realized just how much I use my iPhone on a continuous basis. And so I'm just sitting here and I'm kind of like feeling frantic, and I'm kind of feeling all over the place. As I'm thinking about this, the more and more I'm going through my head, I'm like, well, shit, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need this, but I don't have any of that, and I don't have a phone, and I'm kind of just like, it sucks. It sucks. I feel like I'm disconnected from the world. I feel like I'm disconnected from work. I feel like I'm disconnected from Taylor. I feel like I'm disconnected from my family, friends. I feel like everything that I've been working so hard on is going to kind of go away. Like everything from checking the portfolio to editing things up here and there for the podcast, being able to get like thumbnails for the podcast, and like paying for school, paying for bills, everything. I just rely on my phone. And I'm also like nervous. I don't know how to like back up iPhone, so I'm just going to rely on one person to help me do that. But it just sucks, man. It's like such an inconvenience. I mean, it could be a lot worse. Like I'm bitching about getting a new iPhone. Like I went ahead and just got the iPhone 12 Plus, which is cool. I think it's like the new iPhone, but at the end of the day, it sucks. Like I just wish I didn't have to do it. I wish my iPhone just worked. Like I really liked it. I had everything right there. I mean, everything was set up perfectly. I'm just going to have to adapt. I don't feel like adapting. I don't feel like changing. I don't want to change. I just want that phone. But anyways, I got the quick day shipping, so it should be here tomorrow. We'll see about that. Just transfer all the data, I guess. That's how you do it. You just back it up, and then you just throw your data back on the phone. So it's all backed up and everything, which is good, but it still sucks, man. It's still like, I don't know. I'm just here complaining. Like, I'm just complaining. I wish I didn't have to do that. I don't really have a topic to talk about either. I don't even know like if I'm going to be uploading a podcast. Like it just sucks, man. I didn't want to deal with that. I just don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with like I don't like asterisks, like anything that is out, like anything that comes out of the norm. I'm just like not happy about. It makes me angry. I feel naked now without a phone on me. I mean, I should realize just how addicted that I really am to it, but it just sucks, dude. I have my laptop. I have my Apple Watch, my AirPods. I don't have the iPhone anymore. I'm sure. I mean, it's not that hard to. How to transfer data from old iPhone to new iPhone? It can't be that hard. Use Quick Start to transfer. See, that's the thing. My phone is dead though. It's like transfer. It's dead. My phone's dead. Transfer data directly from one iPhone to another. How to turn on your new device and place it near your current device that's using later or iPad OS. The quick start screen appears on your current device and offers an option using your Apple ID to set up your new device. Make sure that your Apple ID. Wait for it animated. Okay, see, I don't have that though because my phone is dead. Okay, you might choose the wire method if the wireless network they're using is slow or congested. To migrate data from iPhone using a wire connection, get a Lightning USB 3 camera adapter. Connect the Lightning USB camera adapter to power through its Lightning port. Make sure to how to transfer to a new iPhone. Use I don't want Quick Start because Quick Start is not. I can't use Quick Start because my phone is dead. That's the thing, is it's dead. Select a method, iCloud. That's probably what I'm going to use. Okay, how to transfer your iCloud. Okay, turn on your new device. should appear. If you've already set up your new device, you need to erase it before you can see the steps. Okay, didn't do that. Follow the steps until you see the Wi-Fi screen. Tap a Wi-Fi network to join. Follow the steps until you see the apps and data screen. Then tap restore from iCloud backup. Sign in your iCloud with your Apple ID and password. When asked, choose a backup. Make sure that it's the correct one by checking the data and size of each. If asked to update to a newer version of iOS, learn what to do. If you purchase iTunes or App Store content using multiple Apple IDs, you're asked to sign in each. If you can't, okay, so that's not hard. So I just literally just log into the new iPhone and then restore from iCloud backup, which I have. Okay, that's cool. Okay, well, I'm not as worried then. I'm not nearly as stressed as I was before. I just worry about, like, if Taylor needs me, I can't get to her because I don't have a phone, and I worry, like, what if she doesn't know I don't have a phone, and, like, I worry about, like, these things, and I shouldn't worry. I mean, I should worry about them because I'm a good person, I think. Okay, that doesn't seem too bad. But then, like, just, like, my bank account information, all that stuff, credit card stuff, it was all such a, I guess none of that is going to be affected. Here's an article. Now that it's time to pick up your new iPhone 12, you really want to transfer data. How to use automatic setup with your iPhone. Select a language. Tap. It appears to ask you to set up your new iPhone. Use your current iPhone or iPad to scan the image that appears on your new phone. See, that's cool. I can't do that though because my own phone's dead. But let's see what's going on in the world. Let's see what's blowing up stuff, dude. Honestly, I went ahead and I bought a bunch of shares in an ETF called the Cannabis. You can find it as THCX, and it is a portfolio that it tracks marijuana, tracks different marijuana companies. And on Wednesday night going into Thursday morning, the Senate, I'm still not sure, as I'm recording this, I'm not sure who is winning, but I have an idea that who's going to win. But at this time, it's not 100% positive who's going to win the Senate, but it looks like it's going to be the Democrats. So what I did was I went ahead and bought this cannabis company. I caught a lot of shares. I bought it at $12.68. Wednesday, the stock at least took off by 10%, maybe more, maybe less, but at least 10%. And that's something that I think will do really well, especially since the Senate it looks like the Senate's going to be holding on to the lead in it's going to be a Democratic run Senate House. The Senate's going to be Democratic, I think, and the House is already run by Democrats. And then Joe Biden's obviously a Democrat, and I don't know what Trump is doing. The dude is losing his mind. Like, I don't know how you can, like, I think it made more sense to be able to support him, like, 2 months ago, but now the dude's just losing. He's, like, calling protest, and, like, I don't know. It's either he knows a lot more than we do, which I'm sure he knows a lot more than we do, or he's just trying to stir the pot, or he's just making a bid to run again in 2014, or the dude's just, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing, or he's having like a midlife crisis just in front of the public. But the dude just, everywhere you turn, he's screaming about something. He's angry about something. And, the huge protests in D.C. and everyone's getting angry, and it's like, it's just dividing people more and more and more and more. And you just don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't like seeing it. It makes me sad. It just makes me upset. I don't know. It's stupid. I don't think there's no need for it. There's just no need for it to be happening the way it's happening. But I guess that's what he does. He's here, and he's a president for, I think, until the 20th, and he's gonna cause as much chaos as he possibly can. What else? Oh yeah, the coronavirus vaccines. People are losing their mind about the vaccines not going out as quick as they should be. I don't know. I'm not an expert on that. I probably shouldn't be giving my opinion on it, but I shouldn't be giving my opinion on a lot of things because I'm not an expert. But like, I don't know what people expect. I think it's never going to be as quick as we want it to be because we so badly want to reopen and we want to get things rolling again, but it's not going to happen as quick as we want it to be because we're all super anxious to. We're all biting at the bit to get started again. Biting at the edge, biting at the bit. I don't know, but we all want to get back into it. So it's going to seem like it's not going as quick as possible, but I assure you that I think people are going as quick as possible. I think the rollout is, might be hitting a few snags here and there, but I think that's kind of to be expected. I don't think anyone thought that it would just roll out super well. I mean, it's one of those things that's gonna take a while. It's gonna take longer than we want, but that's the way it works. Patience. I know people close to me that are already getting vaccinated. Hopefully, I'll be vaccinated within 3 months. I have family who's getting vaccinated, people really close to me who are getting the vaccine, scheduled to get the vaccine. So it takes time, man, but it's going to be okay. Like, I think things are going to be fine. We're going to be back and rolling. I think this whole decade is going to be bonkers. Like, I think I'm very excited to live between 24 to 34 in the year 2000, the decade of 2020. Because I think it's going to be a killer year. I think a lot of people are going to do really well. I think a lot of people are going to find a lot of success. A lot of people are going to find a lot of money. A lot of people are going to find a lot of health. And, I think it's going to be a good decade. And we'll see. But I'm very confident about this decade. I feel like the hardest part of coronavirus is over. I'm going to say now, and YouTube, don't take down my video for this, but I'm calling you right now. Jack Ma, the CEO and founder of one of the biggest companies, if not the biggest company in China, Alibaba. Alibaba started out as a B2B company, so they just sold like stuff to companies. Like they sold mass. Like for me, I used them for my clothing company. Like I bought and had stuff made in China, and they would produce it. My clothing, whatever, all that good stuff. And they got hit with the probe, and then so they got hit by the Chinese government for like overuse of power, a monopoly. What I don't know exactly what the charges were, but it was something on the lines of that. So Jack Ma went on like an interview, and he spoke out. He spoke out on China. He said basically like we need more. Chinese companies need to have more say in what they're allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do. And I don't know if people are under the illusion that China is like a full-on like democratic, but like democracy does not thrive there. Like China is a communist-backed government. Like if you are not part of the government, if you're not part of the regime there, you're nothing. Like it's not business first. It's government first. And if you go against the government will do what they have to do to make you quiet. So Jack Ma's kind of been like gone for a while. Nobody really knows where he is. I can look up like the latest information on him, but the dude's not. Jack Ma was almost bigger than China. That's what got him into trouble. Look, Jack Ma stirs memories of disappeared Chinese tycoons. Whoa, that's crazy. Where is Jack Ma? This is from Quartz. Where's Jack Ma? This is the question weighing more heavily than any other on the minds of China-focused financial journalists, analysts, and investors. It's been 2 months since the flamboyant founder of e-commerce giant Alibaba vanished from public view. 2 months after he drew the ire of Beijing for giving a daring speech in which he criticized Chinese financial regulators for stifling innovation. Soon after this remark, Beijing suspended the $37 billion IPO of Ma's fintech empire Ant Group planned for November, which has basically it would have been like the biggest fintech company in China. A decision that was said to be made by Chinese President Xi Jinping, who's the president of China. The tech mogul has not since appeared at any public events or given any speeches, and was even replaced as a judge in a game show he helped create to promote African entrepreneurs. It was due to a scheduling conflict. That's what Alibaba said, have been accumulated. Because such absences in China have been culminated in arrest and prosecutions, rumors are running rampant about Ma's status. When CNBC reporters yesterday on January 5th that the tycoon is just lying low, citing a source close to a situation, immediately buoyed investors' sentiment and shares in Alibaba jumped 5%. So here's some other people that went missing in China. Wu Hu, former chairman of Anbang Insurance Group. At the peak of his career, Wu was dining at New York's Waldorf Astoria Hotel, which Anbang then owned with the U.S. President's son-in-law Jared Kushner in November 26, 2016. That's fascinating. Just months later, in June 2017, the businessman went on a mysterious leave of absence with his company, issuing a statement saying that he is currently unable to fulfill his role for personal reasons. The disappearance happened after reports from Chinese outlets Caixin that said Wu was detained after Chinese financial authorities had become increasingly worried about private companies' excessive acquisition overseas. Around 9 months after Wu's disappearance, a trial against him quietly started in March 2018. He was sentenced 18 years in prison in May that year for financial fraud and abuse of power. Ren Xinghang, former chairman of human property conglomerate, he has long been known for his outspoken on social issues, vanished from public sight in March. Many at the time attributed his disappearance to his bold criticism of the government cover-up, information about COVID-19, and his oblique reference to Xing as a clown who stripped naked and insisted on continuing being emperor in an essay. In June, Ren expelled from the Communist Party as a member as he seriously violated the party's political organization integrity working. So he spoke out and they said nope. Just so many other people. Whoa, who's this girl? Fan Bingbing, one of China's most famous movie stars. This is the last one I want to read. As one of the most powerful names in China in a Chinese entertainment industry, Fan is not only among the highest paid actors in China, but also one of the few to feature in international productions like the Iron Man and X-Men franchises. But Fan's career came to an abrupt halt in 2018 after being accused of tax evasion by Chinese presenter Xi Jinping in May. Fan went missing in July, and Chinese censors removed reports and posts asking about Fan's whereabouts. In October, Fan resurfaced with a post apologizing for breaking tax laws on a social media account, while news also broke that she had been fined almost $130 million by the authorities for her offense, although no criminal charges were pressed against her. Jesus Christ. Imagine what they did to that poor girl while she was just like so confused about her life. She's like, what are we doing here? What are they doing to me? That's insane, dude. They just don't play the same. They just don't play by the same rules that the rest of the country plays with. It's so crazy. I don't know what people think. People think that China is just a place that you just go to and, you have fun, blah, blah, blah. But it's not. It's not. China hits city of 11 million with tight restrictions. Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy what they do, and they just... Yeah, so I'm not happy. I wish my iPhone worked. I'm just worried. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It just sucks. Do you guys ever have those days where you're just like, the day's going super well and you're just like, it's a good day? The main thing I worry about is I just don't like the whole process of resetting things up and getting my watch back connected to it and blah, blah, blah. I know I'm just complaining, but like all these things, and I was really focusing on like my finances. Just like, I would rather it not happen, but it happened, and I just have to deal with it, I guess. And the schools start, like literally schools right on the corner, and I am so the opposite of excited. I'm just not excited for school, like at all. Like I don't want to go back to school. I just want to be done with school. I just want to work and save money, and I don't like school right now is not something that I'm looking forward to. I feel like I should have been done with school a long time ago, but I was lazy and I messed up. I should have graduated years ago, but I just didn't because I don't know where I was. I had other, not responsibilities. I was just, I was trying to find my way, and I'm still trying to find my way, but I thought one of my directions was I didn't see a path that included school at all. And I still struggle to see a path that includes school. But what I do want is a degree. I want a degree for myself. I want a degree for people around me. But mainly I want a degree for myself. It would be a big accomplishment for me. Not because it's hard to get, but just because I've been, in and out of school for a long time, and I just need to get it behind me. And then I think once I'm done with school, I'll feel better about that. What else is going on? I can't be just a whole podcast about complaining. This is going to be like a 30-minute podcast. This is going to be a quick little podcast, nothing crazy. Let's see what's going on in the world, man. Let's see what's happening around the world of science. Science is fun to look at. Earth is spinning faster. Time flies in 50-year record. That's cool. Spaceships from China halfway to Mars. Nope, don't care. Getting COVID vaccine doesn't mean people can just return to pre-pandemic life. Yo, Dr. Scott Jalebi, you need to chill out, bro. Yes, it will be. Yes. We're going to return back to them. We're going to worry about it even if we are vaccinated. He said the former FDA chief compared a post-coronavirus world to flying after September 11th. Okay, that's fine. I can understand. But, yo, you can't be saying that, man. We want to get back to pre-pandemic life with just understanding that it could happen again, which I think is good for people. Gives you like a sense of makes you appreciate things, I think, a little bit more. Maybe. I don't know. Wow, massive canyon on Mars. Women's Garden stepping stone turns out to be an ancient Roman artifact. Alien technology may have zoomed past Earth in 2017. Yeah, did you hear about this? Harvard professor. It's always Harvard people. A 900-foot-long, shiny cigar-shaped object that many astronomers presume is an oddly shaped comet. Avi Loeb, the chair of Harvard's Department of Astronomy, is releasing a new book titled Extraterrestrial, The First Sign of Intelligent Life on January 26th, and it has quite an interesting claim that he has made headlines. The book presents Loeb's theory of a mysterious space object discovered in October of 2017 was actually a piece of advanced technology created by a distant alien civilization. It's always weird when like a person high in academia makes these claims. You just go like, okay. The mysterious object dubbed Ayumamu, which means pathfinder or scout in Hawaiian, is a reportedly 900-foot-long, shiny cigar-shaped object that astronomers presumed was an oddly shaped comet. Oumuamua left our solar system early 2018, but astronomers and researchers spent hundreds of hours studying the object's characteristics while still in range. According to the New York Post, the object's strange dimensions, intense brightness, and unusual speed are key reasons why Loeb is convinced that Oumuamua is alien technology. Loeb wasn't a fan of the classification of the object as a comet, though. The professor started assuming the object is a comet might allow the familiar to define what we might discover, according to the New York Post. The professor clarified his point with the question, what would happen if cavemen saw a cell phone? He asked, he's seen rocks all his life, and he would have thought it was just a shiny rock. Loeb is well aware that his theory has caused a bit of controversy in the new scientific community. Review and Publishers Weekly labels the new book as a continuous manifesto, according to Business Insider. The professor noted that many individuals in his field do not want to discuss the possibility that there are other civilizations out there. They believe we are special and unique. I think it's a prejudice that should be abandoned. He said, I agree with you, Loeb. I think there's things out there, and I don't know why they would come here to us because we're not really, I don't know, I just don't feel like we're that much. See, I'm going to do a quick little look at this guy. Be like, this guy look crazy. He looks a little crazy. Dude looks a little crazy. Looks smart, though. I don't know what that means. He's an Israeli-American theoretical physicist who works on astrophysics and cosmology. Yeah, I mean, he looks like a smart guy. He's wrote a bunch of books. He wrote 2 books this year, actually. Dude's a lot smarter than me. I shouldn't criticize him. So I guess like a piece of the planet. Just I don't know. I don't know what he's saying. What's this book all about? I might have to read that book. Provocative. It's provocative. All books are provocative these days. I'm filling time here, just so you guys know. That's what I'm doing right now, because I'm almost at 30 minutes. All right, there we go. We're just about 30 minutes. I don't know, guys. I'm like I said, this is gonna be a short. This is it for the podcast. I'm gonna sign out now. Just upset, whatever. I got the new iPhone coming in. It's gonna be fine by next episode. You guys, it's gonna be a thing of the past. Like It won't even matter at that time. But it does matter right now. I'm just like bummed out by it. But, you know, if that's what I got to worry about, then I'm doing pretty well, I like to say. I think I'm doing pretty well. I got to go dry my clothes because I don't have any pants to wear to work. Today's Wednesday. I keep thinking today's Thursday, but no, today is Wednesday. My new phone hopefully should be here relatively soon. I'm hoping Friday. You know, we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. I'm gonna log in real quick. How do I log in? Bill pay? No, back to my account. Just want to. Oh wait, check order status. That's what I want. Go back. Stupid laptop. Come on. Hang tight. Thanks, T-Mobile. Tell me to hang tight. I appreciate it, man. 301-922. Don't say the number because people might call the number. That would suck for me. Damn it. I forget what it was. Can't forget the password already. Boom. Signing in. Just like that. It's magic. I also think anything solar energy, anything that looks like estimated ship, expected to ship between now and the 8th. So, I don't know. We'll see. But okay, guys, I gotta go. I'll catch you guys on episode 156 of the Michael Lab Show. Peace, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're on Spotify, please share. Do whatever you guys like. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. See you. Have a great, beautiful weekend. Be safe.